21st century, women have proved themselves and have excelled in every field. But in some areas, crime against women are still prevalent. What is the main reason for this? Lead A, the male-dominated Indian society. Lead 2, influence of Western culture. Lead 3, lack of awareness among women. You want to repeat the topic? Or is it fine? Okay. In the 21st century, women have proved themselves and have excelled in every field. But in some areas, crime against women are still prevalent. What is the main reason for this? Lead A, the male-dominated Indian society. Lead 2, influence of Western culture. Lead 3, lack of awareness among women. You can start a topic now. Proceed.
Discussion.
Yeah, like gentlemen, we have seen
thing is the yeah, go ahead.
Thank you, Anirudh. So I think in most of the fields, like women have been went on the positions like the Prime Minister, President, and other CEOs also. We have a very prominent female members. But there are some fields like in Indian judiciary, we have not seen till now our chief guest as a woman chief guest. So I guess there is a
Chief Justice.
Thank you. Chief Justice, female Chief Justice. So I think the reason behind this is the male dominant society, and the whole judiciary system or these type of system was controlled by few families. So this may be the one of the reasons. Would you like to add some point?
I'd like to add one point, which is as you have said, that the male dominated society can be a very good reason. I also agree to that, because there is a larger commodification of the women is going on because of this absurd contents on the social media. They are commodifying women in every aspects of the society, which is draining the minds of the youths. They take the women as granted, and that is how the prejudices against the women takes place. And also taking account of the India's historical background, like the poverty, and we had been too much a agrarian society in which the role of the women were too less. And that is why many of the families, especially from the rural background also, they think in the similar fashion that women should be provided with the domestic works and not in the primary role as the male counterpart. And
I agree with Anirudh.
Prejudices existed.
Exactly.
In rural India, 75% of the women who are employed is only for related to agricultural sector. So I feel that there is a lack of knowledge for them to explore their interest also. So I feel that the lack of knowledge is a major cause of
I would go with that about the women, that as he said that education that plays a very important part. So it is also right. So in our society we also know that people focus on teaching their males, like the boys, to a higher education. In the rural areas, people try to give the higher education to their boys instead of girls. They used to think that, okay, if the girl is at the 20-21 years of age, so she'll get married and some other things will do. But
and I guess one of the major reason like government is also like play important role. Like if you see in third tier of government, like at the Sarpanch level or the mayor level, there is a 33% reservation for women. But the bill of this reservation is still pending in the parliament to the upper places like Rajya Sabha or Lok Sabha places. So I think government has sometimes to play also, and they don't also want
that we are talking about the male domination about the like the lower governments in the like panchayats. But we should not forget that in Lok Sabha itself, there are certain percentage of seats which are reserved for the women, and that is also not filled. That is in Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha also there are
friends, as we know that even in the top 17 sustainable development goals that is set by United Nations, gender inequality is one of the top 5 priority that is given in United Nations. And regarding that, my opinion is that I will go for option 3, that is a lack of awareness among the women, that is making them the main reason to compete with the world. That is why people have the government has given reservation in the Article 15 of the Indian Constitution, saying about in Article 16 of the Indian Constitution. Article 16 of the Indian Constitution, the reservation are given to the most weaker section of the society. So I guess lack of awareness is one of the reason why woman is not able to focus on many
Yes.
areas.
Yeah, I would like to
Currently,
differ
we
from
are giving a lot of
Abhishek.
reservation to female. Consider it IM. IM has a certain amount of seat reserved for the female candidate, but still year on year the male ratio female is continuously decreasing. So I feel that the lack of knowledge for the women is must.
Yeah, I agree
You
with
know,
you,
another
but I
thing
guess
is,
if we
I
see
think
there
lack
are
of
times in our
awareness among
society.
women is the main reason, because as we see, the women are excelling in many areas. And there are some areas where women are not participating. I think the main reason is lack of awareness among women. Also, Raghav said that the ratio has decreasing as we are the part of the changing India. So I think
Even
awareness is the main part.
even we
yeah, I
we
guess
face
I
that
guess there is a one more reason, like I like to support why this is the male dominated thing. If we see in the corporate world also, the promotion has been halted just because she's going to married or she is going to be a mother. So how she can work if she is is a mother of a child, or she can't be promoted to the upper position because she is handling the family. So in my thinking, I think because the male domination is one of the major reason why women
Yes,
are
actually,
not
the
complete.
male are
I
not.
want to add
I
something that still private sectors are giving 4-week maternity relief to the women. So I feel that this should be not be a matter of concern for this, because according to the ILO Convention of 186,
you
India is
know, the main matter of the fact
companies
is,
in
not
India is
only
giving 4
women
week
are
maternity
ready.
relief.
We know that women are ready to participate in much larger role. The main bone of contention is the males are not accepting those
Yeah,
things.
ready to
Males are
accept
still
it.
reluctant to let the women come. Like in the armed forces, but today I have seen the Supreme Court judgment that the women should be provided, and some of the women has been provided the role of the commanding officer, that is the colonel rank. But you know, the thing is, most of the males who are the subordinates comes from the rural background, and they have never seen such kind of things. And when a women leadership takes part, then such kind of ruckus occurs. And that is the major bone of contention, which is to change our mindset, to make our next generations learn that why they cannot, why they should take part in this, and why should we make a more egalitarian society. The women should come into the forefront and lead the males instead, and change the revolutionize the society.
taking the fact
Okay,
of
okay. As Anirudh has
Anirudh's
said
consideration,
that
the president
there
of
are certain
India
officers which
is
are at higher rank,
a
and
woman, that is Draupadi Murmu ma'am, and in even in the international level, the first deputy minister is the deputy minister of IMF is Geeta Gopinathan. She is also a woman. So Indian males accepts the leadership position of woman. Even the Indira Gandhi's leadership of almost more than 10 years, it has been accepted, and it has been a revolution phase in Indian culture. We can take the example of Rani Lakshmi Bai, where we have accepted her leadership role. There is no problem of accepting the leadership role, whether it is a man or woman. But the thing is that the recent the condition of women at the village level is it is so deteriorating that they are unable to get the education properly. That is why we have
I would
come
like
up
to
with
highlight a thing
Beti
that
Bachao,
among the
Beti
top
Padhao, and Sarva Shikshana Abhiyana for
Wait,
educating
man,
children below the
let
age of
Sahil
14
speak.
years.
Let Sahil
Okay,
speak.
adding to like Abhishek's point, as he has said that like the women are being taking part in various activities, and one of my friend that Anirudh has said that the males are not accepting them. But I would like to add as we have discussed earlier also, that most of the Supreme Court judges are the males and all that. So if that verdict has been given by the court, then that was also a male who has given the verdict that the woman should get the opportunity to be a commanding officer. One side, as we have discussing, and we have said that most of the officers are from the rural background, and they are not accepting the women as the children, but as an officers or as an at a higher post,
Yeah,
But I would
Sahil,
also
I
like
will.
to add that,
I
that
like
the
to.
So what
I like
can
to
be the
give some
solutions? Let's
comment.
discuss about the
that women are also
solutions.
taking because they are getting the opportunities, and earlier they are not getting the opportunities, so there was no females. So if they are getting the opportunities, there were the males who are giving them the opportunities. Also, as I would also like to add that earlier the sailing schools, which are very much popular among youngsters, that has only been given the opportunity to the boys to get into these schools and to study. But now the women are also getting the opportunity to get into there and to study. And like we can also add that the UNSC, that is the United Nations Security Council, that is the very important organization and which accounts of the almost everything. So that is also been headed by Ruchira Kamboj, who is also a woman. So we can say that if like women are getting the opportunity and males are also giving them equal opportunities to come forward and do the things.
Yeah,
which
yeah,
are
Sahil, I would
Okay,
like to
gentlemen.
just
Solution.
differ by a
Okay,
one
okay,
point. Like
gentlemen.
you said,
Okay, gentlemen, fine. So that was quite a healthy discussion, and I hope you guys, got a lot to learn by exchanging your thoughts on that particular topic. Okay, guys, enjoyed or not? How was it?
Yes, too much.
लोगों शायद खत्म हो गया.
Yes.
खाना खाया नहीं खाया अभी?
खा लिया
No, sir.
Good. भूखे रहोगे तुम आज. Okay, guys. So that was a quite healthy discussion. So we are winding up this session. I'm going to share a new link from where we can join, and we'll start our next part. Okay? So
Yes, sir.
very immediately.
सर सर आपसे एक चीज पूछनी थी सर. अब जैसे लेक्चरेट के लिए सर मैं खड़ा होके तो सर बोल नहीं पाऊंगा ना, बिकॉज सर बेंच तो सर
कोई बात नहीं. Sahil and both of you can sit and say. Just because of some limitations, you can understand. No problem. Okay? Chalo.